Do you like popcorn? Well, I know this guy does. Yeah, this is an arcade machine where you play as Sonic making popcorn. This exists, and not only does it exist, but it actually makes popcorn. This is considered to be one of the weirdest obscure Sonic games. It used to be one of the most obscure Sonic game, but now because of how weird it is, and in fact it actually got referenced in one of the Sonic games, it's not as obscure, even though it kind of is, because you're not going to see this game ever. Oh, in case you're wondering, it does give you popcorn even to this day. Isn't that amazing? SegaSonic Popcorn Shop is probably the easiest Sonic game ever made because it's just about making popcorn. You play as Sonic and Tails just helps you out, like, hey, let's make some popcorn, dude. Yeah, and Sonic talks. He, of course, but it's in Japanese. I didn't mention the first time he talked just because I thought it was a unique oddity. But unless these voice actors stay or in English, I'm not going to mention them because I'll be here all day mentioning the voice actors. But anyway, you insert your coin in order to make popcorn. Eggman does this fabulous run sequence there. I have no idea why his sprite looks like that. It's hilarious. And he's like, I'm going to stop you from making popcorn. So in order to play this game, you got to choose 3 different types of popcorn. Once the player does that, either choose salt, butter, or chili, the popcorn gets made. Sonic presses the button, and the player has to use a lever in order to get the popcorn where it's supposed to be. This game is impossible to lose, by the way, so all you really do is rotate and try to avoid Eggman in his fabulous running stance as he tries to use a mallet on Sonic. This is what you're looking at. This exists. Look at how insane this footage is. Sonic looks okay, but Eggman sprite, like, what is he doing there? He's so fabulous looking with that. So yeah, Sonic's goal is to bring a popcorn into the oven, and then you gotta move it in order to cook it, even though you're not really doing that. And as Tails cools off the fire, and I guess Eggman's just like, no, don't make popcorn, I hate popcorn, or something like that, because, it's Eggman, and he's weird, and I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole game. The most notable thing about this is that in Sonic Mania and Studiopolis Zone, there is a section that has a SegaSonic Popcorn Shop sign on it that you go into, and it creates popcorn and Sonic gets shot out of it. And that's the most interesting thing that's related to this game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is SegaSonic Popcorn Shop. One of the most unique and odd Sonic games. Because, well, it doesn't really count as a game, but at the same time it does. You do something to play, and yeah, that's about it. Incredibly short, but at the end of the day, nothing's better than getting popcorn, especially from your favorite hedgehog who's making popcorn for you. And that's all I gotta say about this game, and that is the end of 1993 for Sonic games. There's a lot, as you probably could tell, and next year we're going to 1994. Now in the future I might cover some of the media release, because this is when Sonic had a lot of media, as you probably could tell from when we talk about the cartoons previously. Right now we're just talking about games, and next year I think we're going into Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.